Alright, y'all, this is a video I want to make. I have not wrote any notes or anything like that, and I don't entirely know which way it's going to go. But anyway, I'm sure maybe some of you have seen the Coca-Cola thing with the whole training that they're doing with being less white and stuff like that. And I'm sure there's a lot of videos on it. But anyway, I don't really understand why they're doing that. I can understand it doing for trying to, you know, bring racial equality or you know, break down some racism or something like that. But I don't understand how they can just straight out label it be less white. Because at its base core, what does that even mean to be white or to be less white? You know, it would seem that, I just don't really even understand how to go with that. I know they're trying to, you know, portray it as racial equality, but I don't understand the foundation of it. If they said be less racist, be more loving and accepting of other people, maybe, but just coming straight out saying be less white, I don't understand it because I don't see the grounds that they put it on, because all white people are not racist. You know, all any color people are not racist. It's throwing a blanket statement somewhere that it doesn't belong. And I'm in Virginia. There's a lot of Southern heritage ties here. It was part of the Confederacy and things like that. So a lot of people take the Southern states and label them racist, especially if you're white and things like that. If you're proud of your heritage, if you fly a Confederate flag, they automatically label you as racist. But again, I don't think that's entirely true. I think there was a lot of underlying things in the Civil War, and it wasn't just about slavery. I think that was something that was tacked in there, things like that. Um, but that's not what this video is about particularly. I'm saying that a lot of people here in the South, in Virginia, people I grew up with who are black, fly the Confederate flag because they see it as Southern heritage. They see it as standing up to tyranny and things like that. A little bit of background on me. When I was like 16 years old in high school, we had a bluegrass band, me and some other people my age, basically. We were all, you know, teenage school kids, whatever, and we had a bluegrass band. And as a matter of fact, we had a black guy in our band. And we didn't really see it as that. He was just, you know, another brother, another friend, another bandmate, however you want to put it. And this guy in particular, like I said, he flew the Confederate flag. If I remember right, he actually has a tattoo of one now, but he's always been for it. He's always accepted us and we accepted him. And, like I said, back at that time, we were in high school and hanging out and everything like that. And he was over at the house all the time. He would come up, we'd hang out and, play music, play video games, stuff like that, watch a movie. He'd come up and sleep over and everything. It was no problem. The fact that he was black was irrelevant. He was just another guy like us, and, we all got along. And maybe I can show you this without too much OPSEC and everything, but he's right there and I'm over there. We was all the same thing. You know, it made no difference to us what color whoever was. Um, his family has lived around here for a long time. And, you know, my dad knew him. He hung out with them and they used to hunt together and everything like that. So, like I said, with their whole deal, I don't understand it. I think they're bringing a racist approach to something where it's not needed. I mean, if you have a problem with that in the company at a certain place, you deal with it there. I think the whole training that they're trying to push is unneeded. And I think they've faced a lot of backlash and done away with it now. But I really think they've scarred their name for a long time with white people and black people. I mean, like I said, I live pretty rural. People around here are generally good, decent people, nice people, black or white. Um, most of the black and white people have the same values, you know. Work hard for what you got, love and protect your family, serve God, things like that. We all have a common goal. And I mean, when you see people pushing crazy stuff like that, neither one of the groups agree with it. So, like I said, kind of a short video. I don't really know where to go with it, but just kind of giving my opinions on it. And, you know, we really need more unity with one another and, you know, really pull together for everybody's common good, because that's what they want us to be, is divided. And they use race as a big dividing point so they can continue to be in power. As long as we are fighting amongst ourselves, we're not holding them accountable for the crazy stuff that they push and try to push. Every time one of the big politicians start getting in trouble or losing support or losing power, they find some kind of way to stir up something crazy so that we fight amongst ourselves. And that's what they survive on. If everybody could put it aside those crazy stuff and push towards a common goal of equality and, you know, the best interests of we the people, if we could push to that goal and stop letting the politicians sidetrack us, we could really make some changes that would better everybody in America. But anyway, like I said, that's about all I got for this one, I believe. I don't believe that everyday American people like me and you are as divided as the media portrays. I think it's fake news. But that's just my opinion. I know there's some real racists out there, and there's some real problems with that. But I think generally people get along regardless of color, and there's no difference. Color shouldn't matter. It should be the content of your character and not the color of your skin. So that's all I got for this one. Stay prepped up, prayed up, and strapped up. See ya.